Hi, Alvin DeLeon here, and you are watching episode 22 of the 3-Minute Health Tip. 22 is one of my favorite numbers since it's my birthday number. But also in this episode, I'm going to share a personal biological program that I've been dealing with in the last few days. What it comes down to is really related to this idea that a symptom can lead to a secondary conflict shock. Now, a few days ago, as I wrapped up my taxes for the year, I woke up the next morning with a bit of a sore throat. So there's, I guess suffice to say, a bit of some unexpected financial things that came up regarding the tax preparation this year. And so I woke up with that sore throat. For me, or what that meant for me, is when I wake up with that sore throat, it's that automatic feeling of, oh no, I'm gonna get sick, I'm gonna have to miss a few days, I can't afford to miss any days right now, I'm so busy, I have things to do, this stinks, which potentially runs a second biological program affecting the sinus and the nasal mucosa, which leads to that stuffy nose and the stuffed up feeling that I'm starting to feel right now. And so it's important for those of you that are studying this and looking at your own lives to recognize that sometimes having that initial symptom of something that we resolved can lead to a conflict shock that leads to a second symptom, and that they're separate things altogether. And again, recognizing why you have that symptom and even seeing that they're two different biological conflicts can hopefully help you in closing that biological program. And I have to admit, even for me, it took me a couple of days to realize what the biological program was. It was only after I made those connections that I started to feel better and get clarity in my breathing again. I have to also admit that there are times that we just need to rest, that our body needs time to heal and recover, and that I personally know how difficult that is for a lot of us. You know, those of you that are working hard or independent contractors or self-employed, it's hard to take those days off. Especially those of you that are natural health practitioners. It's almost as if we have this expectation that we're never going to get sick, or that we're never going to have to deal with symptoms, and that's not necessarily true. Especially if you've been watching these health tips and have knowledge of G&M and the 5 biological laws, we can have unexpected events just like everyone else at any time in our lives. And so recognizing what's happening, honoring our body's need for healing and recovery, and letting go of the expectation of how quickly you should be better goes a long way in really helping you to close those biological programs. So I hope that in this health tip, you learn that sometimes when you have a sore throat and a sinus or stuffed up nose, that they could be separate conflicts due to a conflict shock happening from the first symptom that you experience. Remember, take your time, let your body heal, and let go of the expectations of how quickly you should be better. I want to thank you for your attention, and I look forward to seeing you at the next episode.